Do you know why we should refrain from eating root vegetables? You must have heard of Jains not eating underground vegetables, which are often termed as kandamul. Many of us will relate Jains as not eating root vegetables. But do we know why is this so? What is the basic reason behind Jains avoiding consumption of root vegetables? This is Neelam Sethia, and let us today throw some light upon the significance of not consuming underground vegetables. This is followed by all the Jains, but it is expected to be followed by all the human beings. All religion propagate non-violence, but Jainism goes a notch higher and wants to restrict violence towards all the living beings, however small or tiny it might be. Jains follow the principle of non-violence to the extent that they do not harm any kind of living being, including the microorganisms or ekindriya jeev as they are called or termed in Jain philosophy. This concept of non-violence is propagated only in Jain religion. So question may arise, how does the subject of non-violence is imbibed in consumption of root vegetables? This is what this session is all about. There are 4 basic reasons considered by Jainism for not consuming root vegetables. Firstly, Jains accept only such violence in as much as it is indispensable for human survival. Hence, there are special instructions for preventing unnecessary violence against the plants too. Root vegetables are considered to be anantkaya, that is, one body but containing infinite lives, countless lives. Since they are grown underground, they are not in contact with direct sunlight. Because of the absence of sunlight, infinite number of microorganisms tend to live on the root vegetables rather than the vegetables grown terrestrially. Secondly, in case of terrestrial vegetables, we usually pluck or take only the fruit or the vegetable, whereas the consumption of most root vegetables involves uprooting and killing the entire plant. It causes harm to microorganisms that reside on the plant as well as uprooting the whole plant and killing it. This can also be explained scientifically. The wastes of animals and plants, along with the lightning, causes the nitrogen to enter the inner strata of earth, where all these wastes are decomposed and bacteria as well as fungi are generated. These bacteria help in changing the state of nitrogen. Various microorganisms convert ammonia to other nitrogen compounds, which is easier for plants to use. This process is called ammonification and nitrification. Most of this fixation is done by bacteria. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria, such as rhizobium, usually live in the root of the plants. Plants can absorb nitrate or ammonium from the soil by their root hair. This process is important for soil fertility because nitrate is readily assimilated by plants. Thus, we see that when extracting root vegetables, we bring out the whole plant, which contains important bacteria which plays an important role in fertility of the soil. This proves the presence of maximum amount of bacteria in the root vegetables. Further, food can be classified in 3 categories: Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. Sattvic stands for goodness, Rajasic for passion and Tamasic for ignorance. The name Tamasic itself connotes darkness, and root vegetables are considered to be tamasic food. Tamasic food may cause harm to physical and mental well-being of a person, which might multiply one's own kashai. What is kashai? Kashai is nothing but negative qualities like anger, ego, greed, deceit, lust, desire, etc. The ultimate aim of Jainism is to bring kindness and generosity in a human being. It also aims at furthering compassion towards other living beings. The religion aims at conquering desires and emotions and balancing body, speech, and mind, that is, man, vachan, and kai. Since root vegetables fall under the category of tamasic food, which result in imbalances, its consumption is barred for Jains. There are basic principles of avoiding root vegetables or underground vegetables in our diet. I hope this clears the air surrounding the reasons behind consuming root vegetables. This session should further our resolve to avoid root vegetables and thereby directly or indirectly avoiding the violence against even the tiny or unseen micro living organisms. This is Neelam Sethia signing off now and will surely come up with another interesting topic in my next episode. Till then, bye bye.